Hello everyone, my name is Karunga Rwaheru. I am a senior phlebotomist at Chebambe Girls Secondary School. I've been Miss Chebambe 2024-2025, though I handed in. Well, my vacation ain't bad so far. It is so good. It began with traveling, a lot of it, to class and back, going back for UCC for the tournament that we've been having, debate tournament. Um, it's also good. It's coming to festivals, coming to Christmas, where I have all my siblings, all my nieces and nephews at home. Uh, Personally, I ain't doing anything like work. I'm not doing because my parents can't allow that. So I'm not doing that right now. I'm just being home with my siblings and my mom. And yeah, I hope for the best. I briefly spoke about the fact that I have been Miss Chebambe. Yeah, so I'll cut this into two, actually three: the before part, the in part, and the after part. So before I became Miss Chevambi, I was an honorary girl in school. Yeah, being called, I was called a model because I used to do that, train others, my fellows. So I was still, yeah, I was still in senior two and one there. So I became Miss on the 9th of July 2024. So now I was crowned as Miss Chevambe. The joy, the happiness, the feeling of the seventh cloud was high. I was really happy because it had been my dream. I had seen my friends there, I had seen Missy there, and I prayed she could crown me next. So I was there, my journey was there. I left some sports because I was not becoming busy. I had debate, I had Miss Chevambe, I had academic pressure. So I quit sports. I was doing basketball. So I left that because I was now busy with the office. Yeah, my journey continued with academic pressure now. It was decreasing because I was now a topic in school, miss. Yeah, after I hand in on the 8th of July this year, I hand into Kezia Nyakato, who's now the Miss Chebambe, and Missy. After handing in, I still had the academic pressure. I would say it has gone. I didn't do sports again because I had UNEB now. I had to read more of my books. Yeah, basically that. Yeah, so becoming Miss Chirame was a privilege to me and to my family. My mother was so happy, she was so excited when I became Miss. And my becoming Miss Chevambe was a stepping stone to my future because it had been my dream to become Miss Uganda and Miss World. So literally, that's my dream, and I'm looking forward to getting it. Bec- Becoming Miss now was more of I should say a big office to me. I was still young. It was my first crown by then in secondary. It was my first crown. Yeah, so I got that office, got that busy schedule, those meetings with the empress, with the deputy, that pressure from the public. You know, she's Miss, she has to do this, she has to be like this. Yeah, but it was good. It was a very good experience. I learned a lot. I got a platform to address people, to address my fellow students, advise them on this and that. And yeah, it was a good one. I recommend 10 out of 10. So, as a queen in my school, my big role was to bridge the gap between the administration and the students. Secondly, to represent my school at different occasions, like the other pageants, the judging and everything else. Yeah, I had to do that. So for my fellow schoolmates, I addressed them about different things, girlish, girl things. Yeah, and then I also bridged the gap. I'm sure I did that to my best. I made sure the Empress had meetings with these students at least twice a week because this was some rare occasion in my school. Our Empress, my head teacher, my HM meeting us was somehow kind of rush. She was so busy, but I made sure that happened. I also made sure we had the interaction with our teachers. That's SB, the box for us talking to them through chits. Yeah, we had it there. I just loved being there. I loved helping my students out. I began a class of modeling, though I'm not sure if it is still there right now because I left. I began a modeling class, and in the first place, I had about 20 students, but by the time I left, I had 45. 45. Yeah, those are my models there. Shout out to Kezia. She was my biggest model and she took the crown and I crowned her in other words. So regarding to pageantry, I would love to join a school in A level that has pageants, so I could continue it there. But in case it ain't there, I'm still continuing at campus, and after that, doing Miss Uganda, as I said, I'm really fighting for that crown. It has to come home. Yeah. To my fellow girls out there, one thing I can tell is that if you chase a dream, if it's your dream, it will come true. So long as you put all your heart to it. Because who knew I would become Miss Chevalier? Who knew? I from St. Peter's. Who knew? Nobody did. So, as long as you put your heart to it, as long as you rest with your dream, you can get there together. You and your dream. Yeah. So, as my dream of becoming Miss Uganda and Miss World, I'm going to be there. I remain Karunga Sandrah Rwaheru, and I wish all you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.